Hello and welcome to a pretty special live stream, Poetic, Naya, Dino. Of course, the namesake, Huatli Warrior Poet. Last night we featured some pretty epic, hardcore graveyard hate, leaning very hard into that with Soul Guide Lantern and Deathgorge Scavenger. Of course, I did move them to the sideboard to make some space for all the good stuff we're going to be using tonight, but they're still in there. So hopefully we face some Izzet Phoenix that we can really just hose them with the Soul Guide Lantern and the Deathgorge there. That's going to be pretty exciting. Cross our fingers for that. Maybe we face a Dragon Storm, a Jeskai Opus, something like that, which these guys could help nicely against that. It won't help too much against Golgari Food, something like that, because they can just usually get the cat back while whatever trigger is on the stack. So that it's a tricky cat, the cat in the oven there. But other than that, I think it's going to be pretty good. Yes, Huatli Warrior Poet. You may have forgotten about this card a little bit, perhaps. I liked it during its time in Standard, a little bit in Historic, but excuse me. Yeah, it is a Swiss Army Swiss Army knife, like you may have seen in the description. Gain a bunch of life. Now, Rampaging Ferocidon, unfortunately, is going to stop that, but we may just want to add +2 to get a bigger -X the following turn, so we might still go with that at some point. Creating the dinosaur tokens, that's always great to have some way to possibly recover after a Wrath, because Huatli, of course, isn't going to die to that, which is quite nice. And then the -X, I mean, say the opponent has, I don't know, 5 creatures. So we go +2. The following turn, we go -5. We stun each of the creatures, and there's a pretty good chance we have enough bodies on board that it could potentially, likely be lethal. Even if they have 4, we could ping, something like Ripjaw Raptor to get a card that turn. Maybe it's the Dino we need. You never know. Could help us win the game that way. But since we're in Naya, I want to use Angelfire Ignition again. Man, this is just hard for the opponent to deal with. Again, it has lifelink, so the combination of Angelfire plus Huatli Warrior Poet, we're going to be pretty nice in the life department, that's for sure. But having Trample, Vigilance, Indestructible, Haste, I mean, everything about this card is just fantastic for what I want to be doing, especially if we can get it on a nice big Marauding Raptor. Even if it's a 4/3, the turn we cast Angelfire Ignition, that's still going to be pretty fantastic. A 6/5, Vigilance, Trample, Haste, Indestructible. Man, it's some good stuff. And of course the counters sticking around is always nice. Chances are the following turn we just recast it for 1 more, and that's pretty oppressive, I think, for the opponent to deal with. Other than that, pretty standard. We don't have any Drover of the Mighty, which would help adding this 3rd color, but Angelfire only needs a single white. Huatli only needs a single white, so it shouldn't be too bad. And we do have Ranging Raptors, and as you may have seen, we got a single Plains. I have tried that out before, probably a year and a half ago. Just whenever I go Naya, Jund, something like that, I just bring a single basic of whatever that color is that I'm playing in, just in case. Ranging has sometimes helped quite nicely, grabbing that just to help fix a little bit for Huatli, Angelfire that we got going on. Basics, we got 6, usually what I like to use if I got Ranging Raptors. Other than that, everything's pretty standard. The Shifting, the Ripjaw to start off with. Rampaging, of course, got to be in there. Now, we do have a lot of life link stuff and gaining life. So it's going to be a little clunky. That's why I got him starting off in the sideboard. Sometimes I have started off with Rampaging in the main, but for now, I think it makes sense to get him in the side. Questing Beast, again, in there for the 9 lives, Solemnity, Sarah's Emissary decks, that sort of stuff. I'm probably going to switch to just 4 Bone Crusher Giant at some point. I think that's going to be nicer. And of course, Bone Crusher isn't legendary, so the more the merrier. But I think, yeah, 4 Bone Crusher. Or perhaps Insult Injury. Damage. Creatures we control deal can't be prevented. If a creature deals damage, they deal double that damage. And Injury. You can only cast it if it's in the graveyard. It has Aftermath. It deals 2 damage to target creature or player and 2 damage to a planeswalker, I believe. Something like that. But, yeah, I mean, Insult Injury, having all our creatures deal double damage for a turn, that's pretty fantastic. And, of course, damage can't be prevented, so that's really what we want to be doing against 9 Lives, Solemnity, all that stuff. Sarah's Emissary. Yeah. Okay. I think that'll about do it. Let's jump into the first match. Hopefully, it's a pretty nice Is It Phoenix and we hose them. Perhaps we should start off with maybe a little bit of Graveyard Hate. Oh my. Hopefully they fix this and it automatically goes to the most recent edited changed deck. So I don't have to click on that icon there. But at least we can click on it. I didn't know that for probably about a week or 2 after they changed that stuff all around. But yeah, okay. Exciting stuff. Got my coffee, of course, so raring to go. Hopefully the power doesn't go out. We got a little bit of a snowstorm going on right now. Colin F. Oh, we're playing first. Good stuff. Good. Oh. I mean, that's a little bit rough. We don't have 2 sources of green, but I think I definitely want to keep that. Yeah. It's a little risky, of course, but we do have quite a few ways to get green. We have Sheltered Thicket, Scattered Groves, Temple Garden. Green, of course, is the most prevalent color, so I'm feeling pretty positive we get it. Oh, phew. Okay, plains. Yep, okay. Good to go. Let's move that Sacred Foundry to the side just so I don't accidentally play it, because that would be pretty rough next turn. I think there's a good chance, hopefully, Marauding Raptor sticks around and they don't cast a Portable Hole. That'd be quite rough, but we do get to go the double Marauding into Ripjaw Raptor, hopefully. They got a little bit of mana up. Yeah, we gotta go with it. Hopefully they don't do something to one of these guys. Oh. I was even thinking they got something, but yeah, that's rough. Would have been nice drawing 2 cards there. Oh, actually, that Portable Hole works out quite nicely, because now we go to Hasty, Shifting Ceratops next turn, or the Regisaur Alpha. Yeah, we're just going to go Regisaur. They aren't able to Metallic Rebuke, which is nice, and then we go Shifting Ceratops next turn. Hopefully that's enough power to make it happen. I think there's a pretty good chance when we go Shifting Ceratops next turn. I'm pretty happy taking out the Ingenious Smith, still getting a point of damage through, and nice taking it out before it grows too big. Oh, we got it done. Alright, so artifacts and stuff. Well, we don't have Thrashing Brontodon, unfortunately. That goes for the Crying Dino. But they do have quite a few creatures. So Huatli, I think she could come in handy, stunning a bunch of guys. Hopefully we can slow them down enough and they don't get a Tempered Steel to buff all their artifacts, creatures, +2/+2. That's going to be rough. Life, I think they have some ways to gain life, but I think we'll leave Rampaging out for now, since we do have a lot of ways to gain life ourselves. We don't really want to remove them. Yeah, no, that was pretty fantastic. If we get enough bodies like that, I mean, even with countering Ripjaw Raptor there, we still got it done, which was pretty good. But we'll have to watch out for that Metallic Rebuke. That is not nice at all. Yeah, I'd definitely be happy keeping that. Turn 1, Commune will dig for that Sorcerer Red. My goodness, that is not looking too good. Unfortunate they're drawing a card from that. Oh, that is not good either. Well, I say we go Shifting Ceratops just because I don't like Metallic Rebuke, and I'm pretty sure they're going to have a bunch in hand. Some amount. Ooh. Well, Cubby Scattered Groves can't go anything else, so might as well be the tapped land there. Hopefully we get a Sorcerer Red soon, but we'll see how much they have up this turn. Going a little bit downhill here. I think they can still Metallic Rebuke by tapping the land and Shadow Spear and Black Staff. But we can't go anything anyways because we don't have that Sorcerer Red, unfortunately. So maybe we have too many sources of white, perhaps. But that's bound to happen. I could probably add more Sacred Foundries from Ravnica. The Mountain Plains dual Shockland. I think I might do that. Just because the early red, I mean, with Otepec and Marauding, yeah, you just really want to see that. We'll see if he sticks. Oh, he does. Okay. So maybe there's a good chance that Marauding sticks next turn. We go Shifting Ceratops for 2 or potentially Regisaur Alpha, but I'm pretty worried that they got a Metallic Rebuke in hand. They got a lot of cards. That's... oh, okay. That's alright. We get Shifting Ceratops. Able to block those Thought Monitors. Whatever we need to. Well, we'll try for the Marauding. Get the Shifting. Oh, good stuff. Good stuff. Now, I could have gone Shifting for 4 and left the 1 up to block some Thought Monitor. Might have been nice, but it feels good getting Marauding Raptor down. We'll see what they all attack with. I don't think they'd swing with either Esper Sentinel. They'll probably attach Shadow Spear onto somebody. Yes, that looks like what they're doing. Well, if we get Huatli, we could just kill both Esper Sentinels. Angelfire Ignition, that is pretty nice. Unfortunately, we can't go some creature plus Angelfire, but we'll go Sheltered Thicket at the very least. Try to go Angelfire. Oh, they got the Metallic Rebuke. That is not nice. Okay. Man, I do not like Metallic Rebuke. That's for sure. But we'll keep it as is. We're going first. We'll hope for a far more aggressive hand. Definitely that Sorcerer Red to get Huntmaster or Marauding or a combination of the two. Maybe again we get that double Marauding into... oh, yeah, we're keeping that. 100%. We got the 2 sources of green, which is nice. Hopefully we get that 3rd land so we can get at least the hasty Ripjaw Raptor. But it would be nice getting Angelfire on somebody. Oh boy, here goes nothing. Crossing the fingers here. No. They portable hold it. I should have known. Well, let's get Marauding down. Hey, he's stuck. That's good. Hopefully no second portable hull. Hopefully I didn't jinx myself. Hey, it's not portable hole, so that is good. Oh, good, good. We got the other land. Got the Ripjaw. Hopefully it gets us a fourth land, but at the very least we can go Angelfire Ignition next turn. You know what, I'm just going to swing. I'd be happy to take out the Nettle Cyst. Wouldn't be too bothered by that. Okay, good. We got some damage in. Nice little chip away at him. Now we'll pray there's no other Metallic Rebuke. Hopefully. Oh, phew. Good stuff. Alright, that's looking pretty good. We could slap the next Angelfire on Ripjaw if they can't do anything. I think there's a pretty good chance, well, after that second Thought Monitor there, I'm thinking they might have gotten a Metallic Rebuke. Yeah, let's just put it on again. They gotta block with something, or else they die. Okay, still gaining a bunch of life. That's pretty sweet. Hopefully we get a... Oh, good. Gotta land. Alright, so we can go... Maybe just another Angelfire Ignition next turn. Seems like they definitely don't have a Metallic Rebuke, because they would have countered that, for sure. That's a lot of life. My goodness. Shatterstorm would be pretty nice right about now. Maybe I should think about adding that in. Shatterstorm, for anybody that doesn't know, 2 and 2 red. Destroy all artifacts. It's pretty sweet. Angelfire will get us some stuff. We'll still be hit with the Thought Monitor, which that's not too nice. But I think we go Stomping Ground. We go Huntmaster, get good old Marauding down, plus... Nah, we'll go all out. Hopefully have a pretty big turn next turn. We can potentially play both Regisaur Alphas. At least we took them down 8, but hopefully they don't gain more than 11 life. I mean, this is going to be a little bit of an uphill battle, that's for sure. I could see them definitely doing something with Huntmaster, Marauding, one of those. If they don't, I mean, 2 Regisaur Alphas, that might do it right there. If we can get another land, we could go Regisaur Alpha plus one of the Angelfire Ignition. Okay, we're not doing that. Oh, lethal. That is unfortunate. That's how it goes, though. It's alright, you know. Jump right back into things. Maybe get that Izzet Phoenix this game. This match coming up here. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Shatterstorm, destroying all artifacts, could be a thing. Rampage of the Clans, of course, destroying all artifacts and enchantments, which would also be quite nice, but yeah, definitely Shatterstorm would have helped out big time. Maybe Thrashing Brontodon. It's hard to say because you're only removing one thing, and oftentimes with a deck like that where they got so much stuff, it's hard to slow them down. Taking out one thing probably isn't going to do it, unfortunately. Yeah, I'll keep that. We're on the draw, so there's a pretty good chance we get that third land. Hopefully it's a second source of green where we're able to go Ripjaw Raptor turn 3, which, I mean, we got 3 of them. That'd be pretty nice. Get a bunch of draw, for sure. Oh, I'm seeing Sunpetal Grove, so perhaps it's Scurry Oak. Yes, yes, it looks like that's the case. Well, at the very least, we got another Marauding Raptor, but if we can get that second source of green, we get second Marauding plus Ripjaw, of course. That is going to be pretty sweet coming up next turn. Hopefully we don't see a Skyclave Apparition, or else that would suck big time. Slow us down. Okay, just a Heliod. Nothing to see here. Hopefully they don't have Scurry Oak. Oh, phew. Wow. It's not quite the land we were hoping for, but we'll go with Marauding for sure. Cross our fingers for next turn, and also hope that they don't have Scurry Oak in hand, or else that's it, unfortunately. Well, we'll chip away at them, at the very least. Maybe they think we have something in hand with 2 mana up and they don't want to play the Scurry Oak, perhaps. That could be. At the very least, they can't counter this Commune with Dinosaurs, which hopefully helps us get there we go. Second source. Plains. Yes, we got a Plains. All right. Might as well slap it on one of them. Actually, I think they're probably going Collected Company here. So I'll just attack with that buffed Marauding Raptor. Interesting. There's the Collected Company. Alright, let's pray no Scurry Oak. Cross the fingers. Cross your fingers for me. Hey, yeah, it's not Scurry Oak. Good stuff. That is a pretty big Ranger Captain of Eos. Oh, there's the Skyclave Apparition, like I was expecting at some point here. Well, that looks like that might about do it, unfortunately. See, maybe we draw a second Marauding, or a third Marauding. Next turn we'll be able to go Ripjaw Raptor, perhaps, but yeah. Gotta preserve Marauding, unfortunately. Quite a bit of damage. Yikes. We got a land. That is something. Nah, not gonna do it. Okay. We know what they're all about. So, we got the tech. Take out that Angelfire Ignition. Rampaging Ferocidon, 100%. Yeah, I think that should do it. Huatli could be nice. Stunning a lot of their big stuff. We swing with a bunch of guys, potentially. Yeah. But they know what we're all about. They don't know we got Rampaging Ferocidon, luckily. I'm sure it's quite certain they're keeping in all those Skyclave apparitions. You're probably wondering what to do against dinos, because it is fairly uncommon, I imagine. But it's pretty straightforward, I would think. There's not a whole lot they should switch up. Maybe they expect that Rampaging Ferocidon, perhaps, to stop the life gain. So I'll have to maybe try and bait the Skyclave apparitions. At least one. Oh, yeah, we're keeping that. 100%. But no sources of green, unfortunately. Perhaps it would be good to lean a little more into green, especially if we're taking out Angelfire Ignition. We definitely don't need that early white. So the Sacred Foundry's here. Not doing too good. Oh, a third Marauding Raptor. Or Rampaging Ferocidon, I should say. It's looking pretty good. Prey, Marauding Raptor sticks. Or we get a third land. I think they're considering Portable Hull, perhaps. Or Glass Casket, of course. Voice of the Blessed, not too bad, not too bad. It's only going to be a 3-3. We can handle a 3-3. Hopefully it stays a 3-3. Well, there's nothing you can do. You're not attacking with the Soul Warden, that's for sure. That's alright. Hey, we're stopping them. Good stuff. We'll swing with Marauding Raptor. I don't think they'll trade with the Voice of the Blessed. Maybe they will, but would be nice taking it out for when I'm sure they eventually get rid of Rampaging Ferocidon there. Well, at least they played something, so they can't go Skyclave Apparition if they do go with a third land here. Or if they miss their land drops. But, yeah, it's going to be rough for them, that's for sure. Let's get that second one down and start causing them a ton of pain. See if they get rid of the one Rampaging here by double blocking with the Soul Warden, Voice of the Blessed. We'll definitely take out Voice of the Blessed. Oh, okay. That's looking alright. Take out one. That's okay. Take 2 damage. Well, they don't have a source of green, so that is always nice. Maybe we don't have to worry too much about collected company. Man, that is just not a lot. I will definitely go with the third Rampaging just to maybe lock this up a little bit more. Okay. Any creature they play, they die. Good stuff. Dead. Alright. Maybe they forgot about that. Okay, we'll keep it as is. Unfortunately, not going first, but if we get 3 Rampaging Ferocidons again, that's, I think, definitely a keeper. A lot of, well, some targeted interaction with Glass Casket, Portable Hull, some combination of those, but they aren't able, well, Glass Casket is able to get Rampaging Ferocidon, but Portable Hull can't, so maybe there's a pretty good chance. I mean, there's probably a pretty good chance they don't have a ton of that stuff just to follow up with. So as long as we get a couple rampaging, at least 2 would be nice. But this hand is not a keeper. That's for sure. I think that's going to be it. We got our source of green, which is nice. So turn 1 Commune, dig for rampaging for Ferocidon. Definitely. We got a 3rd land, always good. It's not rampaging, but we got the always fantastic Ranging Raptors. So hopefully Huntmaster survives. Maybe we draw a 2nd Ranging Raptors and we're able to go Marauding, Ranging for turn 3. That would be pretty sweet. At the very least, we're going Marauding plus Ranging. Unless they do something to Huntmaster here. Good. That's looking up. Yeah, I think we gotta do it. I was thinking playing Huntmaster, but yeah, we gotta ramp fast as we possibly can. Definitely lock in some more sources of green so we don't get screwed over too much there. Potentially next turn get Huatli, but if we don't draw another land, we'll definitely go Regisaur Alpha, that's for sure. Okay, that will do it. That's how it goes. Should have prioritized rampaging Ferocidon a little bit more, unfortunately. That's okay. I'm playing Dinos. I'm having a good time. You get to see someone else lose to Scurry Oak, and it doesn't have to be you. Well, you know, it's not definitely not a big sample size, that's for sure. But I do like Huatli. Just not our night so far. It's coming, though. That is at Phoenix. I can feel it. It is a big blizzard right now. Hopefully I don't have to shovel too much, but I looked at the weather. It's snowing all night. The snowbanks are a couple feet deep. It's crazy. A lot of snow, a lot of salt. Man, maybe I'll take a video at some point. Dinos don't like the cold. Luckily, we got the heat going. 72 degrees Fahrenheit. I don't know what that is in Celsius for you guys. Cats with wings again. That is not nice. Wish we could play someone different. Well, we'll keep that. Huatli. Hopefully we get that 2nd source of green for the hasty Ripjaw. We did not. Well, that's how it goes. I don't see us winning that one, unfortunately. Keep rampaging Ferocidon in, that's for sure. And hopefully we can get it done in 2 here. Yeah. I don't know. I'm thinking Huatli not quite as fast as we want to be. I mean, I haven't used her in a while. Good intentions. Gaining life, having something to recover from board wipes, stunning a bunch of creatures to get through and swing for the win, but perhaps it just isn't necessary in a lot of cases. Going first, that looks good. We got 3 lands, Marauding, Sacred Grove for turn 1. Good stuff, good stuff. Soul Warden. Well, it's to be expected. We'll see what we draw next turn. We'll probably go maybe Ranging Raptors, depending if we get Regis or Alpha, something like that. Yeah, Ranging Raptors, just so we can go Commune plus Ranging to dig for that Rampaging Ferocidon that we desperately need, I imagine. Well, that's going to be an uphill battle. We need Rampaging Ferocidon this turn, pretty much. We'll go Commune to hopefully get it. Hey, we got it. Good stuff. That's definitely what we're doing. Slow down Trilasara a little bit, hopefully. If they trade Marauding with Trilasara, I wouldn't be too unhappy. Oh, there's this Skyclave. Well, Commune next turn. Get the second Rampaging. Hopefully. That is not the second Rampaging. Well, maybe we'll be able to block Trilasara with Marauding and Ripjaw. I'm sure she'll go to at least 5, maybe 6. I'll get Marauding in. Yeah, not looking too good. +2 damage. Yeah, that would be helpful. That's for sure. More, they can't gain life. I mean, hopefully we don't face Cats with Wings a third time, but best of 1, yeah, lots of people do run Skyclave. I mean, best of 3, I mean, you definitely see it with this deck for sure. Maybe not so much game 1, but yeah, I mean, if you're best of 1, they're going to have Skyclave Apparition. It's just so fantastic, and that's going to do it. Unfortunately, not much coming back from that. Yeah, useful to definitely take out Soul Warden, Snakeskin Veil. I was thinking Spikefield Hazard to deal 1 damage, instant speed, or get to land if we need it. Take out the Soul Warden, the Prosperous Innkeeper, that sort of thing. And it could Spikefield Hazard could also take out the cat for the cat oven combo, and we wouldn't have to deal with that. So perhaps Spikefield Hazard is what we'll add in. I've been thinking about something like Spikefield Hazard for a couple days now. Haven't used it a whole lot. I'm pretty intrigued by it. I mean, it's nice having something we're able to do at instant speed. 1 damage isn't a whole lot, but sometimes it does make the difference. Although I'm thinking it might be good to get something that deals 2 damage at instant speed, even if it's just to a single target, which there are quite a few things. Shock, Pillar of Flame, a couple other stuff. Just to take out the Scurry Oak, if they get that off Collected Company, or if they just normally play it. So with all the triggers on the stack, we can, that calls for the Crying Dino, because that is about the worst kind of hand you could hope for. That's not going to do it either. Yikes. Okay, well, we're going to hope that's enough to get it done. We get the 4th land for Shifting Ceratops, maybe, hey, Marauding Raptor. That's what we want. Perhaps it's bad weather outside with all the snow coming down. Bad weather out there. Bad games. Pretty bad games so far. Jeskai, though, hopefully it's not creativity. Well, that's okay, you know. Some of our early stuff sometimes. Doesn't last too long, unfortunately. Don't think they'll use Lightning Helix on Ranging Raptors here. Maybe we'll get a chance to go Angelfire Ignition on it. Hopefully they don't have a Spell Pierce to counter Angelfire Ignition. Oh, good old Lotus Field. Stifle it. Stifle. Yes, there it is. Alright. Jeskai Lotus Field ramp. Something like that. You know what, I'm going to pay the 2, get the shifting down, and then we could potentially get to go Regisaur Alpha next turn, or slap Angelfire on Shifting Ceratops there. Hopefully we don't see a Sarah's Emissary from them playing a 5th land. They'll be able to have 7 possible mana with the Lotus Field there, plus the other 4 lands. So we could be seeing a Sarah's Emissary this turn. I don't think we will, just because it seems like it would have been pretty clear. Yeah. Go with the shifting. I was thinking maybe Huntmaster, but probably whatever we play is getting countered. Maybe they just don't care about Angelfire Ignition because they're doing something pretty big, pretty good next turn coming up. Torrential Shark Typhoon, okay. Well, at the very least, we're going to be getting a land from Ranging Raptors. So that's something. We'll be able to go Regisaur Alpha hopefully next turn. I was a little worried there that they were going to stifle Ranging Raptors' trigger from being dealt damage. That would have sucked big time. Shark Typhoons. Maybe they have a 3rd Shark Typhoon in hand and that's where they're going to go this turn. Or just the Sarah's Emissary. They're probably digging for that. Cycling both of those. Yeah, I think that's what they're going for. So we could potentially go Angelfire again this turn coming up. Shifting Ceratops being a 9/8. More lands, that's always good. Let's try for Huntmaster, see what they do with that. Maybe we get Regisaur Alpha. I think there's a pretty low chance though. Well, we'll just cross our fingers they don't have Sarah's Emissary or a Boardwalk. I think they probably got something with that Archmage's Charm there. I mean, of course, they can go Memory Deluge, but then they wouldn't have really any available mana for stuff, and they die next turn. Teferi, okay. Definitely untapping that Lotus Field. We'll pray they don't have Settle the Wreckage, something like that. Perhaps they have the Torrential Gear Hulk, which Shifting Ceratops would fly right past. Now, the question is, try Regisaur, try Angelfire. I think we try Regisaur Alpha. That's okay. They saved themselves for one turn. Hull Breach Horror isn't going to do much with Shifting Ceratops. That'd be nice if they think they can do something to it. Then we just swing past them for lethal. Maybe they're saving something for Angelfire Ignition there. Counter target non-creature spell. Or just a generic counter spell. Maybe another discontinuity. Anger. Double anger. Okay, yeah. Double Strict Proctor, okay. Well, I'll definitely have plenty. I could see Angelfire Ignition getting answered, unfortunately. If it doesn't, that might help us out. There it is, Dovin's Veto, like I was expecting, unfortunately. But we'll swing, we'll get as much damage as possible. Yeah, I think this will get him that Sarah's Emissary something. Interesting what those angel wings are. Oh, that is the sleeve animation. That's pretty neat. Hopefully, maybe Dinosaurs get some pretty neat sleeves that animate like that. Maybe when we go to Muruganda, the prehistoric plane, that'd be pretty nice. Which I think there's a pretty good chance with the new Jurassic World movie coming out. I think they'll do a little bit of a tie-in with that. Looks like they might be running out of options. Clear options, because they definitely would have done a Wrath. I don't think they're too scared of the single land that we have up. But there is a good chance we could get it done here. Leave that land in hand just for now, maybe to fake them out a little bit, make them think we have something. Do it. Oh. They saved themselves going to 1. Yikes. Well, it doesn't get a whole lot closer than that. My goodness. I'm tempted to get a Banefire or something. Be able to just finish them off. Not be countered. Damage not be prevented. Hopefully that's enough. Yep, that's about all you can do. Yeah, hopefully that is not a Wrath. It is a Wrath. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll be crossing our fingers we get Shifting Ceratops coming up. Next turn, maybe Regisaur Alpha. Hopefully it doesn't get countered. I mean, I don't know. Oh, okay, well. Scattered Groves, let's go. Cycle it. Get us something good. Oh, that is rude. Well, we'll stick with it, you know. We'll hope for the shifting, the Regisaur. Regisaur Alpha probably not sticking around, unfortunately. We do have one more turn before they get that emblem and start just going nuts. Yeah, definitely need that shifting now with Shark Typhoon. Yeah. Untapping both those Lotus Fields. That's not going to do it. Well, we'll try one more turn. Let's pray no more lands. Please. We could still do it. They're at 4. Shifting Ceratops would fly right past to take them out. I think we probably have one turn left if we can draw that shifting. Then they'll just have too many sharks, unfortunately. Well, we'll try one more turn. Man, lands for days. And I only have 22, which is pretty low for most people, I think. Definitely a deck like this that isn't super hardcore aggro, stuff that costs 2, stuff that costs 3, nothing above that. Yeah, but these games, they're bound to happen, unfortunately. Oh, yeah, that is going to do it. Whenever he draws a card, I thought that was when they cast a spell, unfortunately. Yeah. Not a whole lot to do against this. Angelfire is kind of nice being indestructible, but yeah. I guess we keep it as is and cross our fingers. We're going as fast as possible. Oh my goodness, it is snowing even more than before. Yeah, I am going to have some shoveling to do before work tomorrow. Ooh, going first. Huntmaster, Marauding, good stuff. Turn 1, Scattered Groves. That's about as good as we could hope for. It's no Shifting Ceratops, unfortunately, but I mean, if all goes well and Huntmaster survives, he does not. That's quite alright. At the very least, we get to go Marauding Raptor and then hopefully Ripjaw next turn. Maybe Ranging Raptors. Okay. Well, let's go good old Ripjaw. Kind of scary seeing that Hall of the Storm Giants. That's going to be a little bit tough if we don't have a Shifting Ceratops to get around that. At the very least, Ripjaw should be a little bit harder for him to deal with. Alright, yeah, classic Stifle, Lotus Field. Yeah, I say we gotta go Sheltered Thicket, second Ripjaw. Hopefully it's enough decent bodies to take them out. They do have Anger of the Gods, which I don't see them casting anytime soon with. Alrighty. Sunpetal, double ranging. If they have an Anger, that's not too bad. Counter it. Well, you can't counter that because everything is tapped. Pretty good stuff. The classic, fantastic Shark Typhoon. Alright, Commune with Dinosaurs. Get us Regisaur Alpha. Alright, good stuff. Maybe we get Ghalta next turn and we finish them off with the Queen of Dinos. Or we just get a Shifting Ceratops, that would be good. Most helpful. Well, we got a body. And they don't have a whole lot of cards. Well, pray they don't get to fairy anytime soon. Now that I said that, I probably jinxed it, unfortunately. Man, they just, they're not liking our creatures this game. Actually, no, we'll go with this Marauding. Then we can go that one that costs a little bit more, or slightly cheaper. We'll hope we don't draw Shifting Ceratops with both Maraudings out, but... anger, alrighty. Well, at least their tokens aren't sticking around. There's the Teferi. Okie dokie. Well, I'm not going to torture myself or you guys anymore. That's how it goes. Everything dies and you draw lands. Variants, it happens. But I'm still having a good time. Because I'm playing the deck I love. There's always room for improvement, which I'm thinking bringing in some more life gain hate. Stuff that deals 2 damage at instant speed, which Flame Sweep would be pretty fantastic if you don't know that card. 2 in a red, deal 2 damage to every creature at instant speed. So that would definitely help against Scurry Oak and some of the smaller stuff. I used to use Fiery Cannonade, which does the same thing, except it doesn't deal damage to pirates. That was when Ixalan, Rivals of Ixalan was in standard. But Flame Sweep definitely would help quite nicely. There's also Volcanic Fallout, which does the same thing. You need 1 and 2 red, unfortunately, but it does 2 damage to each creature and each player, and it can't be countered, so that could be another pretty nice option. Feels pretty good seeing that Huntmaster, though. That's hopefully he sticks around. And then we get the hasty shifting. We slap Angelfire on the shifting. That'd be pretty good. I'm seeing Hinterland Harbor. I'm thinking Merfolk, which Shifting Ceratops is going to be pretty fantastic against. But it's looking like it's not Merfolk with that Explorer there. Definitely nice getting the Shifting Ceratops. Hasty. We'll dig with Commune next turn if we don't draw something we want to play. Maybe we get a second Shifting, which looks like it might be pretty good against this deck. Except for that Fateful Absence. Oh, we got another Shifting. Well, we'll draw Commune just to see if we potentially get a Marauding Raptor. Oh, okay, good. Good we did. So we can go Marauding plus Shifting. That was pretty close. I almost missed out on going Shifting first, and then we wouldn't have been able to go Marauding plus Shifting. So, yeah, definitely if you have the mana, just see if Commune can grab something good before you play your stuff, because you could open up another potential better line of play. That's for sure. Graveyard stuff, don't think we need to bring a whole lot in for. Pretty sure we could probably just keep it as is, I imagine. Not too much early interaction. Of course, there is the Fateful Absence that took out the first Shifting Ceratops, but we were fortunate enough to draw that second one. Yeah, we'll definitely keep that. That could be pretty nice if Marauding Raptor sticks around. Scattered Grove's even better for turn 1. But definitely nice seeing Ripjaw and Shifting Ceratops. Not so much that search for his Ghalta. They do have a source of white within Datha. There is the classic, fantastic portable hole. Well, Commune, what do you get us? Bots are out tonight, that's for sure. Yeah, Ripjaw Alpha. Let's lock it in. Pretty good chance we get to that 5th land. Be able to play it. We do get to go Ripjaw and Shifting before Ripjaw if we don't draw a 5th land. Oh, we did draw it though, so that's good. We'll go Ripjaw this turn, just in case we want to go Shifting next turn. We can give it haste. Since we'll have 5 mana, we might just go Ripjaw since we do have that 5th land there. But it's looking pretty good. We got a lot of good bodies, and we're able to play them. Alright, Sunpetal, Ripjaw, see if they're holding up a counter for whatever we play. Okay, that's alright. We'll swing with everything, see if it gets a Settle the Wreckage, something like that. Okay, it doesn't, so they're digging desperately for something. It's okay, we got more good stuff coming up. Ripjaw, let's go. And we'll pray they don't have another Day of Judgment, Wrath of God, something like that. But where there is one, there is another. Baffling end. Not too bad, not too bad. Oh boy, can we do it? Yes, I think we can. We go Shifting Ceratops. We slap Angelfire Ignition on somebody. Shifting, hopefully they don't have a counter spell in hand. Yes, we got it done in 2. Phew. Alright, good stuff. Let's keep that streak alive. How long have we been going for? So it took a little bit to get our first win there. Little hit or miss, but that's quite alright. It's bound to happen at some point. Yeah, that snow is not letting up. My goodness. Ooh, that is not going to do it. Yeah, that could work, hopefully. I think that's definitely the one we'll keep. We'll go with the turn 1 Commune. We'll send 1 Commune to the bottom. So if we do get that 4th land, we'll be able to go Ripjaw. Potentially Huatli. Yeah, that looks alright. I don't know, I'm kind of tempted to get that Stomping Ground because we don't have a second source of green for Ripjaw. But we'll stick with the Marauding so we keep up the pressure a little bit. We at least have the turn 2 play. There's still 2 chances we get another source of green, be able to go Ripjaw. Okay, not too bad. Oh, there we go. Luckily, we got it. Good stuff. But I'm seeing black and green, so I'm thinking there's a good chance Marauding Raptor is not sticking around. Oh, no. That's not good. Maybe I should read what Valentin does. I do forget. Exile it. Pay 2. Not too bad, not too bad. We're definitely going Ripjaw this turn. Angelfire Ignition at the very least next turn. That's going to be pretty good. More lands? Well, we can make that work. We do open up the possibility of Huatli for turn 5. I'm happy getting rid of the cat. Luckily, they don't have an oven yet. Huh. But they do have Abiding Grace, which I do not like. Well, it's looking like Sacred Grove's this turn. Might as well, because we can still go Angelfire Ignition. Marauding Raptor, slap it on that. So either one is Not going to be too nice to block. Make both of them a threat. They don't really want to block Ripjaw to give us a card. Marauding is also big. I was thinking of putting Angelfire on Ripjaw, but then they would have definitely just blocked Marauding. So this way, it's working out all right. And we have a pretty big Marauding Raptor. We could just go Angelfire again on Marauding. Gain a bunch more life. But I think, oh yes, if they're not sacrificing anything, we're going to go Huatli next turn. Kill that squirrel. Definitely. Maybe. Well, we definitely want to kill the squirrel. Okay, they're getting a little bit of a poke through. Not too bad. Yikes, the mortality spear. Well, Huatli it is. It's all about Poetic Dino, and she is the namesake. So, let's gain some life. And not attack. I think the squirrel could go to 5 here, somehow. We'll definitely block the squirrel if they attack Huatli. You know what, I'm just not going to block the familiar. They're going to get it back anyways. They'll probably sacrifice it with Ravenous Squirrel's ability, I imagine. At the very least, we'll force them to use Ravenous Squirrel's ability. Then they won't have any mana to kill stuff. Yeah, that's a pretty big squirrel. Right, well. Yeah, I like the looks of Ripjaw. Might draw something good, useful. Another land, not quite gonna do it, but hey, at the very least, just go Huatli, gain a bunch more life. We got a pretty nice creature with Ripjaw to block that squirrel, the familiar, perhaps if they really pressure it, but if they do, I mean, Ripjaw blocking the familiar, not going to be too good. We'll try and take out the squirrel if we can. Double block with Marauding and Ripjaw. But I definitely want to take out the squirrel. Which it looks like there's hopefully a good chance we're getting that done. They don't have Fatal Push, it seems. Otherwise, they'd probably sacrifice something. Use Fatal Push on Ripjaw, I would imagine. Which they still might do. Hey, we took out the squirrel. That is the name of the game. And we draw a card from that. Still have Huatli at 4, which is pretty nice. We can potentially take the squirrel out. Beginning of the end step. Okay, so we're taking the squirrel out again when it comes back. Unless they bring the cat back. But we could also take out the cat plus the squirrel with Huatli. Okay. Well, we can go Marauding to buff the Marauding that we have, and then go Angelfire Ignition on the buffed Marauding. Hopefully this helps. But it looks like, yeah, I forgot about the cat, which they can sacrifice that artifact to make the squirrel 2, which I should have accounted for and minus 1 more, or just targeted the squirrel and perhaps Valentin. Well, we gotta go some land, so might as well be Sacred Foundry. Get that Angelfire on the big Marauding and pressure away. Good bit of life. We should be able to take out the Ravenous Squirrel if they did want to swing with it this turn. But the Witch's Oven, that is not looking too good for us right now. Don't think they can get the squirrel to big enough that it kills Marauding. You never know. They can probably do some sort of shenanigans here, unfortunately. But we could potentially get it done with Huatli next turn. If both Marauding survive. Yeah, I don't see him getting to a 7/7. Really thinking about it. Putting us to sleep here, which it is getting kind of late. Oh gosh, that is not good. But we took out the squirrel. That's the name of the game. That's what we wanted to do. Ooh, another Marauding. Well, definitely... that's hard to say. I say we just go Marauding to buff the 2 that we have out. Then we go Huatli with her life gain, so then we'll gain 8 from the biggest Marauding that we have. No, that actually wasn't an oops. I actually planned to do that, which I know sometimes it looks like that's an oops, but I think the 4/3 Marauding might trade with the Ravenous Squirrel. I don't think they can get it to a 4/4. Even if they do get it to a 4/4, still trade with it, which is pretty nice. Okay, that's all right. Looks like Huatli will still stick around, and we might get a second one. That'd be pretty nice. Oh, if we can get rid of the Mayhem Devil, that's definitely what we want to be doing. But I mean, we are at a lot of life. That Mayhem Devil's going to start chipping away real quick, especially with 2 Witches' Ovens. They got 2 foods. Yeah. Bringing back the good old squirrel. So they want to do something. Kill the Huatli. Kill the Marauding Raptor, perhaps. Can they do enough? No, they're killing her. That's okay. Really would like a sweeper right about now. Hey, we got another one. All right. Well, let's kill that Mayhem Devil. Because I don't like Mayhem Devils. Chances are it's not going to be our game, unfortunately. We do have a lot of life, but it's not doing a whole lot for us if all we have is Marauding Raptor. I pray they don't get some sort of removal, cheap removal for it. I'm surprised I haven't seen a fatal push at this point. Yeah, I'm definitely thinking Flame Sweep, Anger of the Gods, something like that would be pretty fantastic, especially since I've started using Ranging Raptors, as well as Ripjaw, of course, to really gain a ton of value from pinging both of them for pretty cheap, but definitely Flame Sweep, something we can do, 3 ovens. I think that's going to do it. Oh gosh. Quelling Ritual would be pretty fantastic right about now. Mirror hook. Well, we'll see what we draw next turn. I mean, if the theme continues, the trend might just be a land, unfortunately. Well, not a whole lot we can do against that. So, they gain a little bit of life. They recur the cat. So Rampaging for... Excuse me. Rampaging Ferocidon is going to help out. I mean, graveyard stuff. Yeah, I guess that could be nice. Yeah, let's bring in Soul Guide, Death Gorge Scavenger. Hopefully that helps us out enough. Kind of would like to drop Huatli, but we got a lot of planes, and Huatli did, you know, help pad the life total, give us a little bit of a fighting chance, I guess you could say, but recurring, all those guys, that was rough, to say the least. So I say we drop Shifting Ceratops. Kind of risky because Shifting can get trample. It can go through a goose, a cat that blocks it. Not having trample is rough, always being chump blocked by the cat. At the very least, they won't be returning too much. Definitely won't be returning the squirrel, but we'll see if we can get at least one of the cats. Maybe get them to sacrifice a bunch of stuff, try to use Soul Guide Lantern. They'll bring the cat back in response, and then we follow up with something. I don't know. But we go first, and that's not going to do it. but that will. Definitely. I would like to see Ghalta. Huatli, potentially, but I think we got to send her packing, unfortunately. We'll get that turn 1 forest. Dig for... You know what? I like Rampaging Ferocidon. Double up on that good guy, and maybe we chip away quite nicely. Yeah, we're getting lands at least, so we'll have enough to play stuff. Well, at least they don't got the oven. Yikes. Yeah, flame sweep right about now. That's what we want to be doing. Oh, that would be the world's best flame sweep. My goodness. But we'll get the rampaging. Hope they don't kill it. At least when they start doing cat stuff, they won't get so far ahead with the life gain. We'll probably trade with the squirrel if they do attack with it. But I think there's a good chance it's going past 3 this turn. Yep. If we can kill it, we kill the squirrel. Again, we'll see what Commune gets us. Yeah, I like Regisaur Alpha. Opening up the possibility of Hasty Ghalta. That'd be a pretty nice way to finish him off. Hard to deal with a 12-12 trample, that's for sure. Looks like there's a pretty good chance. Yeah, no, I'm not blocking. I feel they have something that deals 2 damage. So they wanted us to block the cat to bait it. Something like that. Or maybe they just had Deadly Dispute, perhaps. They're going to sacrifice 2 things. Maybe they'll be able to do enough to take out Rampaging here anyways, unfortunately. Okay, the Rampaging doing a little bit of work here. Yes, there it is. Get the food, get the cat, kill the Rampaging, but we get the Regisaur next turn. If all goes well. Ghalta after that. Definitely not attack with that token because we want to preserve the possibility of Ghalta, which if we get another land we could go Ripjaw plus Ghalta. That would be ideal. Pretty sweet. Okay, yeah, just hit us in the face. Don't take out the creatures. Preserve those. Ooh, Soul Guide. Well, they can make the food with their 2 mana, so we won't be able to get the cat back, unfortunately. So let's try Ghalta. Let's see. Oh, she sticks. Good stuff. Good stuff. I'm just going to swing with everything. Of course, I expect the squirrel to trade with Regisaur. Maybe the token gets through. I don't think Mayhem Devil would block the token. So we get a little bit with the token plus Ghalta. Perhaps that'll be enough. I mean, that's lethal right now, as it is, so they do got to block 2 things. That's okay. Taking them down pretty low, and we still have the Regisaur Alpha, which I expected the squirrel would trade with. I have to get pretty desperate. Gotta get rid of Ghalta this turn, I imagine. But that squirrel could get pretty big. So combining the squirrel plus Mayhem Devil's pings plus the cat, maybe they take out Ghalta. They got 9, 10 right now. If the squirrel gets a little bit bigger, they could trade with Ghalta. But if we take out the squirrel plus Mayhem Devil, you know, it might be good. If we could get the Cauldron Familiar in the graveyard, be able to cast Soul Guide Lantern, that would also be pretty sweet. Oh, okay, yeah, that was lethal. Huh. Well, that's how it goes. Pretty good stuff. Jund, food. Ouch. Painful. That squirrel, 1 for a 7/7. That is rough. Very rough. Time are we at? I think we'll call it there. I had a good time. Definitely more misses than hits, unfortunately. That's how it goes sometimes. Not feeling too hot with this Nihilist. Definitely probably should bring in more of that early interaction to sweepers, ways to get rid of all the variety of stuff that gave us trouble tonight. But yeah, always a good time, always room for improvement. Hopefully you enjoyed yourself watching now or later on. Yeah, we'll probably see you again tomorrow night, and have a good one. See you later.